Good morning, students. Welcome to the social science class. Today we are discussing major industries of the world. This is session 4 of the chapter Manufacturing Industries. First of all, we will discuss about iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry is the backbone of modern civilization. It provides industrial base for the manufacture of many other industrial products and thus is known as basic industry. Iron ore occurs in abundance in many parts of the world. It is estimated that 65% machines and utensils are made of steel. The iron and steel industry is widely distributed in the world. In USA, Alabama state, the Atlantic coast and Great Lakes region are the main producers. In Europe, it is well distributed in France, Germany, Italy, UK and Ural Mountains in Russia. China, India and Japan are other major producers of iron and steel in Asia. The art of manufacturing iron and steel is believed to be known to India over 1,000 years before Christ. The rust-free iron pillar at Qutub Minar in Delhi is a standing proof of the quality of iron produced in this country. The first modern iron and steel industry was established in 1907 when Tata Iron and Steel Company TISCO was set up at Sakchi, Jamshedpur. At present, India has 10 major integrated steel plants and 180 minor steel plants spread all over the country. Besides TISCO at Jamshedpur, the other important steel manufacturing centers are Indian Iron and Steel Company at Burnpur in West Bengal. 3 steel plants in the public sector are Bhilai in Chhattisgarh, Rourkela in Odisha and Durgapur in West Bengal. These are under the management of Steel Authority of India Limited, that is SAIL, and undertaking of the Government of India. Numerous other major and minor steel plants are spread all over peninsular India, which is known for its large reserves of iron ore, coal and limestone. They are essential raw materials used in the manufacturing of iron and steel industry. Presence of favorable factors like availability of raw material, thermal power, cheap labor and proximity to the big market make peninsular India an ideal region for the concentration of large number of iron and steel industry. Students, now we will discuss about Tata Iron and Steel Company TISCO at Jamshedpur. TISCO was established at Jamshedpur near over 100 years ago by Sir Jamshedji Tata. It had a fascinating beginning as it led to founding of a new city by late Jamshedji Nusrawanji Tata at Sakchi, which was named later as Jamshedpur. It is located in Singhbhum district of Jharkhand state. This city enjoys advantageous location as it is surrounded by beautiful Dalma hills at Chota Nagpur plateau and Subarnikha and Kharkai rivers. These rivers provide abundant water supply to the plant or for its various activities. The areas surrounding Jamshedpur are rich in minerals like coking coal from Jharia and iron ore, limestone and manganese from Jamodba, Naumudi and West Bokaro. It has its own thermal electricity plant and the region is served by good railway network and is within easy reach of Kolkata port. Jamshedpur now serves as a major industrial city with a large range of industries located here like truck manufacturing, tin plates, iron sheets, etc. Students, now we will study about cotton textile industry. The word textile is derived from a Latin word texere, meaning to weave. It is used broadly for cotton fiber, yarn, jute, and synthetic fibers. The textile manufacturing is one of the oldest, diverse, and most widespread industries in the world. Despite the widespread mechanization of textile and garment making, a large part of textile products are still made by hand spinners and hand weavers in many parts of the world. The modern mechanized textile industry was first developed in Britain, UK. Later, it was spread to China, Europe, India, Korea, Thailand, United States, and rest of the world. The textile industry in the world are usually located where power and labor supplies are in abundance. At global level, Bangladesh, China, India, Japan, Korea, Thailand, United States, United Kingdom, and many countries of Europe are important producers of textile products and export them to different countries of the world. Now we will discuss about cotton textile industry in India. India has an ancient tradition of producing cotton textile. The hand-woven cloth was reported to be manufactured during the period of Indus Valley civilization in India. Today, the cotton textile is the largest industry in India. It gives employment to over 35 million persons, which means 20% of industrial labor is absorbed in this industry. Most of the industry is located in Gujarat and Maharashtra, and especially in Ahmedabad and Gujarat. Ahmedabad is called Manchester of India. Now, we will learn about the reasons for the concentration of cotton textile industry in Gujarat and Maharashtra. Gujarat is one of the leading industrial states in India, and textile industry in particular has contributed in a big way to the industrialization of the state. The state is well known for its power looms, spinning, weaving, and silk dyeing mills spread all over the state. Now, Ahmedabad is the second largest textile industrial center after Mumbai. It is located on the bank of river Sabarmati in Gujarat. The city is situated in the heart of cotton growing belt and has warm and humid climate, which is favorable for spinning and weaving. It has large domestic market and both skilled and unskilled labor is readily available. The proximity to the nearly Kandla seaport favors large concentration of textile mills in and around the town. Today, this industry is facing certain kinds of problems also. Many units are falling sick because of old machinery, low capital available for replacement of these machines, and lack of fiscal incentives from the state government. Now we come to third major industry, that is information technology. There has been fast development in communication system through telephone, telegraph, radio, fax, and computers, which connect people all over the world and facilitate communication. This has made exchange of information very fast and revolutionized the entire world. We can also store information in computers and related electronic equipments and retrieve it in no time. This entire system comes under IT. It also includes services that the IT industry can provide to people using sophisticated equipments. The history of IT services began with the development of a digital electronic computer in USA in 1946 for military purpose. This led to the development of semiconductor chips and their application later in telecommunication equipments and computers led to a boom in IT sector. A semiconductor is a solid state device which regulates the flow of electricity, boosts and amplifies the electrical signals received. Thus, computers are made of thousands of such semiconductor chips which process, store and disseminate information. Now, we will study about Information technology revolution in India. In India, IT industry was established around 1984 through the development of digital microelectronic devices. This improved the telecommunication system in the country, and in the last 2 decades it has grown tremendously. Now India exports electronic goods worth millions. This industry is growing so fast that it is providing employment to 10 million people. Several cities like Bengaluru, Chandigarh, Chennai, Gurgaon, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Pune, etc. have become important centers of this industry. Now, we will discuss about information technology at Bengaluru. Bengaluru is a capital city of Karnataka. It has emerged as a IT hub. It is also called Silicon Valley of India. We will discuss the favorable factors which have led to the development of this industry in Bengaluru. This city has emerged as a major center of engineering education and consequently has developed into a manufacturing center of wide range of products like machine tools, scientific equipments, aircraft, electronic motors, textile, machinery and other important products. The emergence of software production in India first started in and around Bengaluru. By now, many multinational corporations, especially computer hardware and software giants, have established their units in Bengaluru. Reasons are this: there is a large pool of well qualified and relatively low cost scientific and technical personnel. The people here are proficient in English, and there is an ambient climate throughout the year. Apart from it, good infrastructure and communication network has also contributed to the development of this industry. Lastly, social and cultural and civic amenities have also attracted multinational companies. The location of this city is very attractive. All these factors have led to the development of this industry here. Now, this is the end of today's chapter. We will discuss about the long question answers in the next meet. Till then, have a nice day. Stay indoors, stay safe.